This is exactly what happens when you pander to the SJW crowd. And now Disney / Lucasfilm is starting to find that out a little bit. And so there's this really interesting thing where they posted a poll on Twitter over the weekend, I believe. And they asked, if you were part of the Star Wars universe, what side would you be on? Hashtag Star Wars Celebration, the Resistance, or the First Order. You know, pretty innocent poll, I would say. You know, it's kind of just up to people to decide basically who they think are more cool. You know, I mean, I've seen polls like this before for all sorts of franchises. You know, would you, another one of the things about like the Lord of the Rings community, which is a community that I'm a pretty big part of and stuff because I love Lord of the Rings so much. You know, there's lots of people that say things like that they'd be on the side of Sauron and on the side of Melkor and all that stuff. So, you know, this isn't like a new concept. People do this sort of thing all the time. People talk about how, you know, I've met people who said that they would be on the side of the Empire during the original trilogy in Star Wars. And so this isn't anything really new. This isn't like a new thing that they just did here. This is something that fans of franchises talk about on a regular basis. And so, you know, a lot of people obviously voted for the Resistance because they're kind of the good guys of the movie. But, you know, there's those people out there who probably think that the First Order is cool, that Kylo Ren is a cool guy, that Snoke is cool. They'd rather be on that side. And then most of the reason is probably just because they think that they're cool. That's literally it. But then SJW Twitter had to get involved. So this is what happens when you pander to the SJWs, like I said. And so basically after this poll went up, there were a lot of people who were criticizing Star Wars for posting this and saying ridiculous things like, this is a weird way to find out who is fascist. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding about this. Let's see. Hands up who likes fascism. 16,454 people say they would side with space Nazis. They are probably already regular Nazis now, so it's not that big of a stretch. This is not a joke. These people are actually saying ridiculous things like this. Space Nazis or the Resistance? 27% of the fans are fascists. They would cancel Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Star Wars Episode 9 since it clearly brings joy. They should cancel, since it clearly brings joy to Nazis and the alt-right. All this Star Wars hype, while most people blend out that at least half the fan base strongly idolizes space Nazis, and we really wonder why white nationalism and right-wing terrorism is on the rise all around the world again. Why do people not see this? These are oh man, I was gonna say that these are normal people, but these aren't normal people. These are actual people who are saying ridiculous things like this. And guess what? Star Wars, after they started getting complaints from the SJW crowd, they deleted this poll. They deleted this poll because Lucasfilm / Disney want to pander to these type of people. They want to pander to these maniacs out there who don't care about stories. They don't care about things that are cool. All they care about are their political agendas. They are so freaking obsessed with identity politics, and this is kind of a form of identity politics if you think about it. They're basically identifying that 27% of people are Nazis, are alt-right people and stuff, because they literally just clicked a button that said the First Order. That automatically makes you a Nazi. These people are actually just insane, and this is what happens. This is what happens when you want these people to be part of your fandom. This is what happens when you pander to them. They are going to tear and destroy and continue to complain and whine and all of that stuff. They don't care about Star Wars. They don't care about geeking out or nerding out or any of that stuff, which is basically what this poll is. It should have been something that could have been really fun for people to just be part of, you know? But no, the SJWs have to get involved and they have to spoil it for everyone else. 27% of people who voted in this poll are not Nazis. And that is just ridiculous. They continue to throw these words around, and oh my gosh, this is so stupid. These people are insane. Are actually just completely insane. They use these labels all the time, and the more that they use these labels for stupid stuff like a Star Wars poll, the more that these labels are going to become less and less meaningful. And they're throwing all these labels around, and all it's doing is just continuing to make people like me more and more mad that they're continuing to use these labels in a improper way. You know, these labels have meaning behind them, and they're serious things, but these people are using them for stupid things like this, and it's just continuing to downgrade how important these words are, you know? It's ridiculous. And this is what happens. This is just, oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. So much for having fun anymore. You can't even have fun voting on a simple poll without these SJW freaks attacking you. So I hope that you enjoy your new fan base, Star Wars. I really hope that you enjoy them, because they're just going to continue to rake you over the coals and complain and whine about you and all of that stuff. So have fun with that. Have fun with that. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.